Sell the Trend. In today's session, I'll talk about conversion rate optimization. So make sure to stick around till the end of the video because I'll be sharing some cool tips and tricks that you can use to scale your dropshipping business to the next level. Let's start. So I want to define conversion rate optimization. So what's that? So let's start from there. So conversion rate optimization is basically improving the percentage of website visitors who come to your website and perform a certain action. It could be entering their email in the newsletter. It could be purchasing a product from your store. It could be various different actions. So the purpose of this whole live session is to enlighten you with all the strategies that you can use to improve the likelihood of a customer coming to your website and becoming a loyal customer over time, and that will help you make more revenue as well. So let's start. The first point is basically you have to simplify the website navigation. So what I mean by that is basically you have to ensure that the website is very clean. It's very easy to navigate to. So I'll just share my screen so that you can get a bit of an idea of what I'm saying right now. That would be really good. So wait a minute. Okay. Share my screen. All righty. So this is the website that's being designed on Sell the Trend. You can check out Sell the Trend if you want. The website is really, really, really easy to navigate. As you can see, there are different sub menus, and these are the menus. And inside this menu, there are different sub menus. So it's very easy to navigate to. For example, let's say right now, I know that this is a candle store. So I can see all products related to candles. So it's the scented candles is a particular collection. So as you can see, it's very easy to navigate to, and there's nothing complicated. The product titles are optimized within like 4 words maximum. So the purpose of this whole session is to enlighten you with all the strategies and guide you much more better on how you can improve your conversion rates, right? So as you can see, the website is so clean. It's really, really easy to make a website like this. So that's the first point. Like, you have to simplify the website navigation so that when the customers come to your website, they're able to see what the website is all about. Like how many menus are there, how many sub menus are there. So like what are the different kind of collections. So as I know that this is a candle store, so I should list down different collections related to candles, like scented, creative candles, and what not like different things that you can use to your advantage. So let's say I want to check out this product, right? So when I click on this product, you'll be able to see the price of this product. So it's $45, right? As you can see, the product description looks really good. It has all the features and benefits, and you can see how easy it is to know about your store, about your product, and I can get all the information within like 8 to 10 lines maximum, right? I know the shipping is about like 2 to 4 weeks of delivery, so you can improve that, of course. But that's what I want to like see. So subscribe to our newsletter. So this is so clean. So that's what you want to do. You want to improve the user experience so that you can improve your conversion rates. So that's the first point. Simplify website navigation. So the second point that I want to emphasize is you must simplify your product search. So what I mean by that is basically, let's say the users come to your website, and now if they know that this is a candle store, now they want to check out a black candle, for example, let's say. So now, as you can see, there's a search bar over here. So you must include a search bar. See, so easy. So let's say I want to order a black candle. So I can just write black, and the product would be immediately shown to me. So right now, if I click on search, I would be able to get this particular product, black top candle. See, it's so easy to search a product like this. So you can optimize different products based on titles, and you can cater it in a form that people can search uh, for. In my case, I've included a search bar, so people can type black candle, for example, and then when they click on search, they would be able to navigate through the product page very easily. And it didn't take me more than a minute. So it's less than a minute, and I'm able to find the product that I want. So it's that easy. So that's what I mean. So the third point I want to emphasize is optimize product pages. Okay, so this is the product page. So let's talk about that. The first thing that you must consider when you're optimizing your product page is you have to optimize the product title within 4 words maximum. You should not keep your product title more than 4 words. It's because it leaves a negative impression to the customer that this website is not professional. So you must optimize your product title within 3 words maximum. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you must include discounts. So as you can see that this product was for $75, but now it's $45. So it's fairly cheap. It's around 35% discount. So I have included 35% of discount. So this is a store that I created, and so these are different colors. Like when I click on this, I can see this is ocean color, nectar blossom, cherry blossom. So you have to ensure that everything is served to customers on a plate. So these are the 2 buttons that I would recommend everyone to add to cart and buy now, which makes it much more easier. You must include trust batches so that people know this website is not a scam. So you have to cater them in a very professional manner. The uh, the last thing that I want to talk about is your product page description. So this is really whenever people come to your website, they want to know more about your product, what your product offer. And when they go and read your product description, they must know that this product is beneficial in my life. Like you have to touch me emotionally. So you have to list down all the features and benefits inside the product description so that I can get attracted and I might be able to buy this based on the description because the description was so well crafted. Make sure to write product page descriptions that are really attractive. So that's the and lastly, there's one more thing. I'm really sorry. That was not the last thing. This is the last thing that I want to talk about. The reviews. This website doesn't have any reviews, so I'll just add a review from Seller Trend, which is really easy to add. You must include product reviews so that you can increase the level of authenticity on your website, and when people will land on your website, there's a high likely chance that they might be your customers, a loyal one too, right? So you must cater to them in a very professional manner. You must ensure that this is not a dropshipping store; it's an e-commerce store. So let's add review to this particular product. So let's go to Seller Trend. Let's type black top candles and let's click on search. Unfortunately, I'm not able to find this product since this product is based on different store. Let me check. Okay, so unfortunately, the product is not available in this particular account. So I'll just show you a demo of how you can add reviews to product pages. It's really easy. So let's add a product. Let's add reviews to this particular product. So let's say I want to add review on EMS electric pulse neck massager. So I can just click on import reviews, and I'm just giving an example. It's not necessary that it's applied to that particular particular, I'm just giving an example of how you can reviews so easily to your product page. So the reviews are added, and then you can, as you can see, now just wait for like 2 minutes. Okay, so now as you can see, the reviews are populated on your product page. So it's that easy. However, for this particular product, the product is not there on that account, so I can't add reviews to this particular product, but it's that easy to add. So these are some small tips that you can use to improve your conversion rates. Uh, so the next point that I want to touch on is uh, simplify the checkout process. Now, this is a really important feature. So this is a really important feature because you must try and test different payment integrations on your website. It could be Stripe, it could be PayPal. So you have to ensure that Stripe is working perfectly, and you have to test uh, a transaction by yourself on your website to ensure that maybe if the conversions are not happening, maybe there's a fault with the, the checkout system. So you have to go personally and test it for yourself, and you have to purchase a product from your store so that it validates that this is not a particular problem. So that's the first thing you have to do. Like you have to ensure that the payment integration is set up very correctly. So make sure you do that. The next point that I want to share is you have to optimize for mobile devices. So let's say if you have built out a website on Shopify, so it's already mobile optimized, but make sure you test your website in the mobile device. So it will be very good for you to validate your assumptions. If you have built your website on seller and shops, it already comes with a mobile optimized version. So you should not worry about that. Your website would already be mobile optimized. So the next thing that I want to talk about is you must uh, leverage social proof. What I mean by that is basically you have to build out content on different platforms. It could be TikTok, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, YouTube, whatnot, right? So you have to push out content related to your store. So let's say I'm advertising a candle store. So I want to advertise products, and I want to create content based on candles. So what I can do is I can create a content strategy around it, and I can, let's say I want to publish content on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok on one day, and then I can focus uploading content on Pinterest, Twitter on the other day. So you have to like create a content strategy which is very defined. So so why I'm telling you to create a content strategy and to create content, it's because you will leverage social proof, and then people will be able to trust your brand easily. And if they trust your brand, then you most likely increase your conversion rate, which in turn will increase your CRO percentage. So that's what the session is all about today: CRO, conversion rate optimization. So let me just share my screen again. I might be talking a lot, sorry for that. So let me see if I can. So guys, if you have any questions, just free to put them in the chat. I'm constantly looking at your comments. All right. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is optimized product pricing and offers. I can't emphasize this enough. You have to position your store in a way that it's not that cheap, but it's kind of cheap. You know what I mean, right? So let's say you want to sell a particular candle. In this case, it's $45. So I wouldn't suggest uh, keeping $45 in this case. So let's say you can advertise this same particular product for, let's say, $25 maybe. Just keep your profit margins in under $15, $16, not more than that. If you're going more than that, then it's like you can go more than that after you have built out and established a brand. However, I would suggest that you keep your price and your price under $45 in this case. However, your profit margin should be around $15 or $17 or $18, right? Like that. All right. So make sure your per pricing is really good, the offer is really good, and it's very irresistible. Uh, so that when people land to your product page, they become customers. Test different payment options, continuously monitor and iterate. So guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to pop them in the chat. I will personally answer all your questions and all your concerns in the chat. So if you have any questions, just let me know. So so the next thing that I want to talk about is, okay, so I've got a question. If I want to sell worldwide, okay, so your question is incomplete. Just make sure to frame your question in a way that I can read it properly, and write your questions in the complete uh, structure. Analyze user behavior. Okay, so the last point that I'm gonna share is analyze user behavior. What I mean by that is you run different ads, you try to test out different winning products and see which one is good. You have to track users behavior on the website. You must know what they're doing, where they're going, and how you can increase your conversion rates. You can go to your analytics section. If you have built out a website on Sell the Trend Shops, you have the ability to track users, their activity, and know where they have gone the most. In this way, you will be able to optimize your product pages and different pages of your website very perfectly. Make sure that you have accomplished each and every uh, checklist in a manner that it makes complete sense for users to purchase products from your store. All right. uh, you can go to analytics section, you can check out the average retention rate, you can check out if they have uh, made a purchase. You can check you can check if the engagement rate is good. You can check from where the traffic is coming. You have to check different sources so that you can make the best decision. Like, let's say if they're coming from Facebook, so you got to push content harder on Facebook, right? Because your users are coming from there. And if they're coming from there and they're going to certain pages of your website, it means your website is really good. However, on the flip side, you have to ensure that your other pages are also good, but when your users are visiting on the particular page the most, you got to optimize it. Then you got to make it much more better, you got to push it more harder, you got to place your offers on that particular page, because that's the most visited page. It makes sense for you to advertise on that particular page so that you can improve your conversion rate. I hope that makes sense. uh, if I want to sell worldwide. So, Julija, your question is a bit incomplete. So, make sure to frame your questions in a complete manner. So, I got a question from Ratan Hari. Yes, if you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. I'll answer to them as I go through this live session. So I'm going to finish my live session. So if you have any questions, just feel free to pop them in the chat, and I'll take your leave then. I'm just gonna wait for like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Pop your questions in the chat, and then I'll get to it right now. So, Julija, the delivery times on Sell the Trend, it differs. For example, if your product has suppliers in United States, So you can choose local shipping to reduce the shipping time. So if you opt for that option, your product would be delivered in 5 to 7 days max while USPS shipping. Or else, if you choose a particular product that's not there in United States or any of the local states that we offer, so it'll be around 30 days when if it's AliExpress standard shipping. So I hope that makes sense. Uh, So, guys, if you have any more questions, just pop them in the chat. I hope I've answered each and every question, and I'll take your leave. So, if you have any questions, just pop them in the chat, and I'll get to it in the next week's live session. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live session. So, let me know if this live session was very helpful to you, and I'll just take your leave for right now. And I'll see you in the next week's live session. Bye bye.